Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand finals of the Metaplays Halo Wars 2 Rising Star League in the blue color. Playing as Forge, we have got Stormy, and there's already some engagements on the map because we started a little late due to my mistakes. The Chopper is picking off a Marine to begin with. Very strong start from our red player in the Atriox colors. This is Xavier. He's back from a super long break. I apologize to the live viewers who have had to cringe at my poor opening. But the Rising Star League is basically everybody other than the top 8 players, which Xavier is starting to get close to, by the way. I think he's starting to show that kind of level that we'd expect in the Pro League. So probably next season he will be belonging there. But so is Stormy. But there's only 8 spots, so you know, it's a really tough situation there. We will have to do some show matches before we do another season. Chopper still got some health. But really, the Forger's job here is to just hold as many of these minis as possible, try to get a tier 2, try to get some Vortox up and running, while the Atriox's job is to try and hold these expansions, get the hero out, get some power nodes, and try to get ahead like that. We've seen this before in the losers finals between Liam and Stormy. A similar situation applies here where the where the Hogs will be running around, but here they got a little bit more space to do so. So that should be interesting to see how these two match up against each other. There's a lot of invulnerabilities available to Xavier, of course, so a lot of the wombo combos that Forge is capable of are not going to apply. Bunch of Marines are out to take some power nodes. Should be able to do so pretty freely. By the way, guys, quick shout out to our many website subscribers who are making these tournaments possible. There are actually 350 pounds on the line for this entire league, and then 980 for the Pro League. So absolutely sick prize pools. Our biggest season yet, actually. And the website subscribers kind of make that kind of business possible, as well as the direct donators to the tournaments. So you guys are heroes. Thank you. You want to join those ranks? Check out our about and description sections, depending on what it's called on the platform. Or ! links for the live viewers to get the links. Third generator is spotted by the Jackrabbit. That could be a good target later on. There's also a Mexican generator on the mini base, which works out timing wise, but is a security risk. So gotta be careful with that. The Marines are getting spotted by the Chosen. Might get picked off as well, but tier 2 is unlocked, and there's already a bunch of Warthogs out. The Forger's Warthog is also on the way. And Emerald Round is researched. It's out now. Marines are picked off as predicted. There's just nothing you can do about the Chosen doing that. Ideally, they'd have stuck home and picked up another power node or something. That would have been nice. Third generator, as I was saying, that's a target here. Can Xavier heal it? Of course, these Warthogs are a lot tankier in the Fortrog aura. It basically gives them some extra armor, some resistance against damage. Maybe the third base isn't gonna be safe either. Good opportunity to pick that off. Stormy's doing great here. Base is toast. No delete or recycle. The engineer didn't get there in time. Unfortunate for Savior, but you know, he's got opportunity here to pick off some Warthogs and punish that a little bit. Second base is up for Stormy also. No matter which way this game goes, it is a best of 5 though. Oh god. We're not supposed to see that. You didn't see that. Woo! Woo! Another power extractor has been destroyed, ladies and gentlemen. That's huge. They take a lot more damage. Oh my god. Savior might lose another mini base. That would be a disaster. Is that actually gonna happen? A Warthog does separate, and I think this entire Warthog army is now at risk. There is not gonna be any help available with leader powers and whatnot, so the bubble and the double engineer will actually out-heal the damage that's being done. Just about. Oh, the Wolverine picks off one of the engineers. Can it get the second one? Doesn't look like it. Healing is still enough as the Warthog numbers are reduced. Wow. But the other mini base out there is taking a beating. And so is this base. Savior is just getting hit all over the place in multiple locations. Not the easiest thing to play against, that's for sure, I'll tell you. Tier 3 should be not too far away for Stormy. At that point he gets a more upgraded Warthog, Gauss Hog upgrade potential as well. Schultz is already down here. That was quick. Can take the infantry path, of course. And we should have the engineer able to at least repair the base. I'm not sure it should be able to save it. There's a lot more healing rate going into these bases than the minis, because there's a larger amount of base health. Now, look at this, though. 3 Warthogs might be able to do the trick, although there's Hunters, so maybe not. I think Stormy's throwing away some of his units here. Not the best. Chosen has achieved a star. It's all about what's next. You know, if tier 3 is achieved and Stormy just drops in some boomers, I think that could go a super long way. Upgrades some of these supply pads. He's actually doing it all already. I don't have to point it out. That one's left, I guess, for later, but it just finished. So, yeah. It's gonna be a vulture transition, in fact, so no boomers just yet. The Warthogs are still going out for a job. Wow, we have 100 viewers live on Twitch for Rising Star Finals. This is amazing, guys. I didn't expect... I thought Rising Star would do worse than the Pro League, but it's doing just as well. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out and having a good time. Same for the YouTube peoples. 22 viewers right now. Was 30 earlier. I think I was 40 at the peak. But the day has gone by. It's been almost 7 hours. Let's see what those Vultures can do. There's a lot of Hunters in the equation, so they're just not able to deal with the Vultures, obviously. There's a single Reaver at the moment, and Savior would need to increase that count, otherwise he'll be in for a really ugly surprise. 45 upgrade will be useful, but he's going tier 3 himself. Managed to climb up there, but he doesn't have shields everywhere just yet. He's not planning on it either, so this could be a very, very nasty surprise. But there's the invulnerabilities, as I was saying. All of the nuke options are just not going to apply. Tier 3 Warthog is going to absolutely wipe these units out, and they really can't stop it. If he keeps going to chase them, you know, that's another dead Marauder. The Hunters could be picked up very easily also. And I'm still not sure Savior is aware of what he's playing against. The Vultures will be a very, very nasty surprise. Third base for Stormy is up and running now. Bear in mind, guys, he's had the mini bases this whole time, so Savior just being on one mini is definitely not great. Bunch of grunts are getting made now, just for filler. Rifle barrel is a really good upgrade for the Chosen. Could be the difference between surviving or not. The Vultures are starting to move. There's now 5 of them, and there's a good amount of resources getting stockpiled. Air upgrade 2 is coming in also, but we're still in no rush to attack. Some very nice pickoffs again. Those Marauders are eating it. Picking off the Reaver is the play, but the Forge sitting in the middle of the Hunters, maybe not the wisest decision. But it is a decision. One of the decisions of all time, in fact. Ooh, dodges that shot. But here come the Vultures. Oh, he's just leading them away as far as possible. My god, Savior is not ready for this. There's another generator to kill, which is number 3. He doesn't have many at all because he just didn't have the money for the longest time. Staggering the nukes is a great idea. Wait for that heal to disperse and fire again. This time there will be an engineer shield, but it's cancelled by the kill. And these Vultures are gonna be here to stay. The heal was, I think, overkill. The Nightingales alone would have done the job. Did only the Nightingales get heavy? Oh no. No, some of the Vultures had heavy metal, so pretty powerful attack there. Savior was not ready for it. His shield is finally coming up. Needed that. It's a lot of Vultures. 9 of them. That's as many as you can make, pretty much. Because you do need a handful of... Oh, wait. The 10th one is coming out. 11. And air upgrade 3. Very nice. Yeah, better just wait for that and have a next big fight. No need to rush this now. Stormy is ahead in just every single way. Becator has subscribed. Thank you very much indeed. Appreciate your support. Chosen's doing what it can to target this base a little bit, but the Nightingale should heal this. And of course the Vultures have the opportunity to nuke this man. Not gonna go for it just yet. Lots of savings have happened in the meantime, and Stormy is honestly probably ready to throw in the boomers. There's a lot of Reavers, so gotta watch out for that. They'll probably have some form of invulnerability, so the Vultures, you don't want to trade them away for nothing. But you could hit the other base right now. And then still drop in your Grizzlies. There's a lot of Hunters though, so I guess caution is advisable. 11 Vultures and 5 Nightingales. It's the perfect late game air army. Combat Salvage is in, and he's gonna trade away with these units, staggering the nukes at least a little bit. So at least maybe some of them hit. And hit they do. 2 Hunters dead. Dying Breath is in. Reavers are going down as well. My god, this whole army is now toast. And all the units are coming back. Does get chosen as well. Forge Hog is in the middle of that. And Scatter Bomb just blocks the units' escape. There was actually nothing alive there. So he Scatter Bombed the dead units. But it's just to show his power at this point. Stormy is winning the first game by storm. Ladies and gentlemen, it's happening. We've got Kinsano. Yeah, in a finals no less. On the other side of the map in the red color, this is Diverse V1, aka Savior, playing as the Arbiter. Now, Kinsano actually does have a good chance here. I like it. She's a momentum-based leader. RB is all about turtling against her, and as long as you can get your momentum going, if those drops are in, if they're chained nicely, if your timings are just right, you can definitely take down the strongest Spanish leaders without too much issue. But there's a lot of obstacles on the way, and you gotta be careful, because you give them too much value, you start losing momentum, you use your drops defensively, suddenly your leader is pretty worthless. So gotta watch out for that, and in tier 1 you have some degree of weakness as well. So Mass Ghost from Savior could be a disaster, but you know, this extractor gets found early on, there's nothing here to defend. Savior will be, however, picking up all the resources around the map, so that's potentially a problem. The Marine will be shooing away this grunt. Where's the ghost? There's no ghost. Savior's trying to get a second extract. Oh, no, it's not that. It's a raid camp. A very early raid. No, it's a gen. He's lying. This is all about confusing Stormy. Oh, I didn't let Twitch chat bet. Gotta let them bet or else. Yes, sorry guys. Apologies. Alright, we're gonna have Hellbringers in the opener, and I'm curious, will we get a bunch of snipers afterwards? Because you do need something against the tier 2 infantry that will come out, the Rangers in particular. Savior will be just saving up for tier 2, no doubt, as he always does get a base. But with some good pressure, with some drops, you could get around that. It's third point when Kinsano really starts kicking in like that, but his her third point drop turret can also do a lot of work, and we've certainly got the infantry push. It's just the one barracks, however, so he's not super heavily committing here. Stormy isn't. Oh my god, okay, I take it all back. He's committing. We've got the Hellbringer drop. And there's only grunts to defend. This could very, very quickly go in UNSC's favor by killing an extractor. And Savior's still pretty far away from saving up enough resources. He's trying to get an additional turret out. The grunts are doing their best to defend. They've got cloak. Can that be enough? We're about to find out. There's another Hellbringer joining in and more coming in after that also. But slowly but surely those grunts are picking off the Hellbringers. Savior's defense is pretty damn good. I think the numbers would have needed to be more skewed in UNSC's favor for this. But one extractor definitely will fall. Is that going to be enough to make this worth it? Second gen. Woo. Dude, those grunts are insane. Double gen is now up for our UNSC player, but Savior just going to tier 2 off of this. His power node has been stolen. I think UNSC doesn't really want to super engage this right now, in case there's some crazy business happening. Snipers out. Ah, the power node gets stolen though. That's rough. There should be another hell drop ready in order to pressure this army though. I think it should be considered. Savior is, after all, upgrading the power extractor, not getting any other units out just yet. He's biding his time on just grunts. More stuff beats less stuff. That's right. Chat's always correct. No more power nodes. Stormy just happy to take this fight to the mini bases. But Savior's kind of positioned in the middle, ready to pounce on it. And if he sends a single grunt down here, which he's doing right now, he can take back the power node maybe. Gotta be careful against these raid camps, because one suicide grunt can ruin your day. There is a sniper to help with that, and a really good spree split also is what we're gonna see. Right, the sniper will be spotting this. There's two snipers, which is better than one. Oh, no, Stormy! Holy, he almost just walked over that. Suicide grunts will be hitting him, but that's after he got heat of battle, which gave his units a lot of extra armor. Still, the Invisibros will be taking down the remaining Marines. They are the ones that are vulnerable to the grunt fire, whereas the Hellbringers can take it all day. There's not enough of them here. So, yeah, Stormy will have to rely on his tier 2 gameplay. An air pad and another barracks are coming up. Oh wait, that's the only barracks that he's going to have, actually. So we'll see whether maybe Flame Hogs or something like that can happen. I kind of wish that Stormy just took power nodes and went for the economic play. Gotten into drops and caught the grunts with their pants down. Now he's facing squad reserve grunts, so there's even more of them, and these are the grunts with the best DPS. Well, not the heavy grunts are better, but still, these are cheaper. And during leader powers and cognitive rage, these got big buffs. Snipers? Snipers and Hellbringers. This is really weird. If it works out, then it's all good, right? But Savior is now starting to add in the Rangers and the Phantoms. I'll tell you something, guys. Snipers can't shoot up. It's crazy. I know. Wait until you learn that they can't shoot vehicles either. Just wild stuff. Third base maybe 4. Stormy might be coming up. Savior's turtling hard. Needs that base upgrade soon and maybe an engineer or two, but doesn't have the population for it. Looking for an engagement. Forcing Stormy away for the moment. You really don't want to fight against Conduit of Rage, so good choice to run away. The Marines are going to have combat tech as well. But no red line, so they don't trigger red line when that upgrade happens. It's an unfortunate moment, but that probably just means that we've got the other stuff, such as Turret Drop, such as Warthog Drop, Flame Hogs in particular. Yeah, here they come. That's a lot of fireballs. Flame Drop level 2, in fact, or Hell Drop. Excuse me. That's a lot of veteran units right there with fire. The Savior's gonna have to deal with that somehow. I'm not sure he can, guys, honestly. This base might be toast. He won't be able to get out. His hero is on 54 population. Stormy is just a Giga Chad. Look at this guy. Of course, there's ways back into this, but Savior's gonna have to pull a rabbit out of a hat There's no shield turret coming up either, which is just leaning itself into the hands of Stormy even more. Who's getting infantry upgrade 1. He's got some unupgraded supply pads. He needs to sort that out ASAP. Because if he can, we're talking big drops soon. We're within that kind of territory. He takes a good fight, loses some units, frees up some population, kills a bunch of savior stuff, and drops in his big Kinsano drop, applying the big boom power to everybody. What's that called again? Hell charge. Makes everyone faster, hit harder, explodes at the end. Everybody's happy. Except the person that gets exploded, of course. Okay, this base is probably not happening. Helpful Hellbringer's getting left behind. And Stormy's looking for the next engage already. There's a lot of Rangers here, so I'd be careful with that. Gotta be really watching out for this kind of stuff. The Flamehogs, where are they? Are they dead? No. I think they're dead. There are 3 snipers here, to be fair, but you don't want to go into that Ranger blob. So separating them out is crucial now. The base is about dead. The Hellbringers would have been useful in this fight. Oh god. They're gonna get run down. But Stormy unlocked his next point. If he just gets enough resources, he can drop in the big boys. I think he's just gonna do the Flamehawk drop here though. There's not that many hunters, he can do that, but losing the Nightingale and all these Marines and the snipers, it just seems unnecessary. You know, there was no reason to fight here with the amount of resources. As I was saying earlier, what you want to do is time everything together so that they synergize. Now, what are the timings you're looking for? Number 1, have the point. Number 2, have your resources aligned with the cost of the drop. Number 3, if you can save up for also a population upgrade on top of that, then you can do everything together. A drop, a full pop army, and another leader power on top after that. That is a way to potentially wipe out an Arbiter army, but 3 bases is also sounding pretty good, and Stormy is going tier 3, which will give him a Kinsano hero, most likely with high torque joints, as well as the 3rd Giga Flame Wall upgrade. And maybe the next point unlocked, Inferno, will also be able to burn down a base. So maybe this isn't a bad idea. He didn't need to commit everything to a single push and hoping that the drops do all the work. Kinsano's late game is not negligible. So I don't want to criticize too much. Oh god. Oh god, he just destroyed the turret by dropping on it. And Hell Charge is applied to the Nightingale as well, so it can keep pace with the rest, but the Phantoms are just a little bit faster. I don't love this. This is risky. Now he's just gonna get teleported on and his entire drop is gonna be dead. Hell Charge will be gone momentarily. Tank's doing what it can for now. Gets out of there. And yeah, Hell Charge doesn't do all that much, as you can tell. Is that a Kodiak I'm hearing? Sure sounds like it. Where is it? Swear to God, I can't see. Oh, here. Shield comes up this time. Well, I think we might have reached critical mass of Phantoms. The next play available to Stormy is Hero, running around, infernoing the base, and hopefully getting it before it's shielded. This back base is the jackpot. So that absolutely should be the idea. I don't know about this Kodiak situation though. Savior is at 100 population, almost ready to go for tier 3. He's getting Swift Fury for the Arbiter, but he can absolutely queue up tier 3 before that. This is a basic arbiter right now. It's just decapturing a power node. That's the best use, right? Alright, the Phantom cleans up in the back. No more hogs, no more random Hellbringers. Yeah, Kodiak, go in the back. We'll see what you can do there. Well, Savior's gonna happily chill here. Growing the economy. This is his only mission. Oh no. Oh no. We're not gonna see any Kisano specialists. This is just vultures. I don't think that's gonna work. This is free vultures. They're gonna get caught, man. The Phantoms will absolutely dump on this. And this is just an unfinished base. Savior doesn't care. He's got resources for days. Okay, these are gonna get nuked right in the middle. That did nothing. Oh god. What have you done, Stormy? Yeah, I don't think this works, guys. Another nuke attempt, but there's an engineer. Oh god, that's nice, actually. That was a good nuke. Whereas the others... Oh, they're so separated. This is gonna be just staggered nuke after staggered nuke. Giving time for the engineers to recharge. Although the Phantoms are pretty much toast now. This is not looking terrible after all. The anti-air turrets get an anti-infantry one as well. And maybe that's a hold. With 3 Phantoms surviving at the very least. Any more? There's 4. Okay, there's some potential here. I'll take it back. Pushing away Savior. This is 2-star grunt. Yeah, I mean, long term, if you can just keep those units alive and make them more and more veteran, pumping into Phantoms, then good for you. But you can bet that Savior's gonna build a different kind of army for the next round. It's now getting Reavers. There's gonna be more grunts in the Phantoms than last time, rather than Rangers and stuff. Is it all counterball in the Phantoms? Well, grunts are technically part of the counterball in this scenario. They can shoot down the air units. And they have decent base damage. Vultures are gonna try again, but this time there's 2 Reavers as well. Not the easiest thing. They get a lot of extra damage from the Conduit of Rage. Stasis will be coming down, missing the base, but protecting the majority of the army. And one of the vultures goes down. Drop turret is in, but can't really do much. It's annihilated. And here comes the Reavers. Oh god, they're actually done. They're not doing so hot here. 2 for 1. It's not a terrible trade for the vultures, but not a great one either. Power's a little bit slower to come in than supplies, but Savior does have 3 power nodes. I'm not sure he cares too much. Especially considering he's mostly spamming grunts. The Reavers are just a support here. Okay, gunboat capacity is coming in, ladies and gentlemen. That's the nastiest upgrade. Because you're about to get another... Oh! Using teleport to get a Conduit of Rage. You're gonna get another slot to put units in. You got a big drop coming in as well. I don't think that did any damage. The nukes down the shield, but then the drop was mistimed, so they helped down the shield, and there's no overkill on this. Inferno's coming down on the main. Man, if that Inferno had only been combined with a hero on the main, when it was still possible. But I think Stormy might have this figured out. He's got more drops where that came from. He's got resources for a Flame Hawk drop also, and his vultures are staying alive as they get heat of battle. The base is burned down, and Savior doesn't have units. The nuke is going off the screen to places unseen. And his base is stripped. Savior's on 49 population, is losing his base. Stormy is up 3-1 bases right now. This is his opportunity. I underrated his vulture play for sure. So did Savior, and he's paying for it. I'm not paying for it. I'm paying for his prize later, but that's besides the point. There's no shield here, ladies and gentlemen. There is, however, a heal. And the Flamehawk drop can't be too far out now. Going for the extractors is a fantastic idea. Those are easy kills right now. Just take out the resource buildings and good luck to Savior rebuilding all that. He's got some resources, but he's got nothing that can shoot up. This is Stormy's moment, and he claims his second victory in this best of 5 series. One more victory for him to win today's qualifier and be the #1 seed for certain. I mean, he's the #1 seed anyway for the main event, but you know, he's done a great job so far. Can he take this too? Ladies and gentlemen, it might all come down to this. We've got a UNSC mirror. Yes, finally. A UNSC mirror. Stormy is going for Captain Cutter. On the other side, playing in the red, this is Savior. Diverse V1 representing Forge. Generator second, of course, for Forge. That works out for his economy very nicely. With the rolling economy passive tech, you can get this upgrade super cheaply, saving some resources. As long as you just pick up some yellow out on the map, you're fine. Might see a mini base steal, however, with this Jackrabbit. I don't think Savior made one. He's just got 4 Marines, and we might have a little bit of initiative here from Stormy, ladies and gentlemen. Although I really doubt he would rush. What I would expect is that we'll see some kind of Spartan play from Stormy. So we'll see exactly how that goes. 2 mini base steals. Wow. Okay. So Forge is indeed forced into either the hero or the barracks. It's going to be the hero, and you can barracks, and you can make the hero from here, then clean up the minis. Savior's also looking for the mini base steals, and you know what? Thing is, Stormy can't afford that. He can't afford a mini. He can maybe do it. Oh God, Savior didn't get it. That's a disaster for our Forge player, but at least the one thing he's got on his side is rolling economy. So he should be definitely upgrading as many pads as he can. Oh, he's not getting a hero. He's just got infantry. This is Cutter's opportunity. This is definitely Stormy's chance to put away the series. If there's no Forge Hog, you can do whatever the hell you want. Cutter has better infantry plays. You just get snipers with your Spartan and do whatever you want. It's being spotted, I think, by the Jackrabbit up there. You get so much vision. So take a look at this. Is what was last seen. Should definitely get the confirmation. And there it is. Now we know that there is in fact not a single Forge Hog to be seen. All the mini bases on the map, save for one, belong to Stormy. This is the land of opportunity now. He can take it all if he just goes snipers and kites like a king. Gotta watch out with the Spartan. Don't waste it. You could run into too many Hellbringers and be in trouble, so don't do that. And everything should be just Gucci. Second generator, this is super greedy. A handful of snipers, an ODST drop, and a Spartan. That's all it takes. And Savior will be in serious trouble. Even his Marines stopped fighting for him. Wow, they don't have much confidence. But Savior still solidly picking off the mini bases, of course. He will reclaim them over time. A turret wouldn't hurt, my man. Generator upgrade is coming in, and with that he'll be on the way to tier 2. A little bit slower for Stormy, but he's got his hero. That's where his economy has gone, right? No snipers to be seen for the man. If he just realized what the scouting information meant, man, he could be doing so much damage. My God. Savior's still out of position though, so A fast third point with ODST could still be very troublesome, but, you know, it is what it is. One star on the Spartan. I think he's just gonna play tier 2, guys. This is, what exactly are we looking at? Yeah, definitely tier 2. Economic play. Many jackrabbits, though, is weird. Hellbringer? But no barracks? What? What happened? Why are we going jackrabbits? What is going on? I'm so confused. Is this against the infantry? Because Savior did make snipers. This should be the other way around. What is this? I'm so confused, guys. Now, the Hellbringer will be working on that heavy supply pad. Easy enough to stop with a single sniper that Savior just needs to send back. Or 2 Hellbringers, that also works. Then you can pepper the snipers. This is upgraded jackrabbits, what the heck? Okay, Savior's tier 2, I think this is a meme. Fortrog will absolutely smack that. Granted, the jackrabbits with raid 2 can recapture the power nodes. That is a play that's available here. Heavy supply pad will not be going down. Question is this raid 2 jackrabbits? Because if it's not, mines might be available. And Spartan Slam with mines can do a lot. Hope Stormy went battle hard in 1 and 2. Sure he did. Sounds like real life to me. He's not capturing with the jackrabbits. This one might. No, we do not have raid 2. So he's got mines. And taking good engagement against this infantry blob might be good, but there's a Forge Hog. There's grenades! And the jackrabbits are absolutely eating it. The Spartan is getting peppered by the snipers, but the ODSTs are jumping in, stunning the army. Heavy metal comes down to protect the army, and Scatterbomb as well takes care of any mines and ODST satchels there might have been. I don't see any sniper. Oh, there's one sniper left, and the Spartan will get peppered to death. Stormy, unfortunately, kind of wasted his lead with the jackrabbit shenanigans that... I'm so confused. Why would you do that? It's not a good strategy. I've literally never seen that work in a high-level environment. And don't get me wrong, it might be the Rising Star tournament. It's not the top 8. But to say these guys are not high-level would be ridiculous. These guys are really good at the game. Just right now, not in the top 8, that is all. But you could argue that they maybe could be. We'll certainly arrange show matches for that after the season's over. Redistribute everyone a bit. Now it's Savior's turn. He's got control of this match. He should be easily able to get another base up. He's getting 5 power nodes by just capturing everything. Oh, well, the Jackrabbit will be holding this one actually, but at least it's a decapture. Nobody expects to cut their Warthogs. This is just Stormy being Stormy, I guess. The Forge. The Forge vehicle drop is in, ladies and gentlemen. Diego will be dealing with one of these. But I think the base is still not going to be safe. Can 4 Warthogs turn this around? Five Warthogs now. Diego does win. Epic. And Maurice will be picking him off. That's unfortunate. But hey, the Kodiak drop has been dealt with. As I was saying, nobody expects to cut the Warthog. Is he gonna get a Mega Slam here with the Spartan? This is the opportunity to take out the Forge Hog. We'll be taking a Nightingale instead. The Marines have grenades. There is a Cyclops as well for Savior. And I mean, the Spartan will not be able to beat all that. He's pretty good, but not that good. And ODST is probably not available just yet. So yeah, the Spartan goes down and will run to finish him off. And Savior has free reigns. 74 population versus 27. ODST is back in. The next play for Cutter would be the ODST Assault Group big drop, but we're ways out from that. Anti-vehicle turrets in, but the infantry don't care. And we've got Nightingales to further help against that. Grenades will be just taking this down. Not a problem. Of course, like I said, the big drop, there's almost enough money for it. The money spending needs to stop. All these Warthogs need to be... There needs to be no more of them. Forge Hog getting another sick anvil round in. Warthogs ramming it, but it's not quite enough. Heavy metal is in, and the Nightingales will be keeping it alive. ODST drop will be stopping the opportunity to do the big drop, and the base is still going to be toast. The Marines are splitting out of the satchels, and none of them are going to detonate. That's highly unfortunate indeed. The Forge Hog is very healthy. The Spartan Slam misses. Cyclops drop might be ready, but even that misses and doesn't get the stun off. The snipers will be making short work of that, and the Forge army is just too big and too strong. ODST Assault Group or nothing. That's the only chance, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Where is it? Where is it? No, that's the wrong leader power! Stormy, what have you done? ODST Assault Group was your only hope. Oh man. You know, getting that 4-shot kill was genuinely the best kind of result he could have hoped from this thing. This is ridiculous. What is Stormy doing in this one? I'm so confused, guys. I've never seen what is this cutter style? It never works. Never. Such a high-risk move. He's gonna give up. Yeah, it fizzled out like nothing. I'm sad. No words. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We've got in the blue color a bit of a switch up. Stormy is gonna be going for Decimus, which isn't the best kind of choice on this map. Savior is going to be going for Shipmaster. That is the best choice on this map. But we'll see what Stormy can do with his pick. There's certainly some opportunities. His 4th point is just as good as Shipmaster's. It's the ghost spam early on with potentially 4 mini bases that's very troublesome, and the grunts are faster. The elite grunts are faster than the brute grunts, so they get here first. And if they get a bunch of free shots, then they take the majority of the power too. Later on, the game kind of equalizes though. So I really like Shipmaster early on here. The hero is highly valuable as well. Should Savior go for that kind of build, but it looks pretty standard so far. I think he's just looking for ghosts. Got a mini base deal in the back. And one play that is available to Decimus early on is to just get that proxy barracks going, get some brutes, and try to vortex down the enemy extractor. But Savior is gonna go for the hero route, which, you know, with good micro can definitely pay off significantly. Get a Warlord to try and counter it. As long as there's detection, it will be able to do so as well. Hammer pull plus the stun is a brutal counter to pretty much any one tier 1 hero. So I'm guessing this is Grunton hero, but no detection with that. So camo and, well, camo for the grunts and the hero together will be devastatingly powerful. And you got extract from bad situations as well. Yeah, Boundless Siphon and the Spirit Support are pretty much equivalent, as long as Decimus also has some engineers. It's fair game in the mid game. Then Shipmaster gets a lot of mobility, but Decimus has a lot of buffs. Boundless Siphon in particular, sorry, not Boundless Fury rather, helps him keep up with the fast vehicles. It's just that displacement with beam that can cause a lot of trouble, and the overall mobility that Shipmaster has also on top of that with teleport. Oh, great opening with the hero. Gets a nice stun off against the Honor Guard, who's taking a lot of damage from the Scorch Zone, but there's no grunts to back him up. I think this Honor Guard is gonna get run down, man. There's no detect either, so he can't fight back. He's got Vortex, that's it. Oh boy. That's a disaster. What was Stormy thinking? 2 gens? No. This hero is dead, man. Oh god. Dodged, sliced, toast. The animation got interrupted very nicely by the ram, but Savior is just running down the middle, getting active camo. To be fair, there's a sensor tower. No raid camp even here, even though he's winning this hard. It's not gonna be safe to go tier 2. I think Stormy might be in trouble here. Is he choking? He tries to get Vortex. Oh, misses everything. Man, that's a disaster. Might be a bit of a choke, guys. Savior even has a power node behind this. And the next question is, does he have a gen behind this? Oh yeah. He says he needs to stay at his base. Well, you need to get scouts. Or else this happens. Shipping Mac ship face showing the power. 2-2. We're going to the decider game. Ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely the final game, right? Unless we get a crash or something weird. In the blue color, we have got Shipmaster playing as Stormy. Definitely not the other way around. Don't at me. In the red, we've got Decimus playing as Savior. Got a little bit of a skirmish with the elite grunts poking the sentinels and Savior running away as a result. They're no longer triggered out of... Oh, they're still triggered. They're still triggered. They're shooting the chopper right now. The ghost should be able to fight it if it so chooses. Wait, where's the ghost? There's no ghost. We're ghostless. That's a ballsy move going up against Decimus right there. Not sure how these guns are going to be able to secure enough power, but certainly Stormy is going to give it a shot. Savior's probably just going to go for the good old. Second gen? Oh yeah, he's saving up. My god, dude. Second gen for Stormy as well. Gentleman's agreement. No bullying the mini bases. Not yet. Soon TM though. And you know, with the grunts, you just have less vision over the map as a whole. It's tougher to get to the right spots, but Shipmaster does get the extra range, line of sight, so it's easy enough to spot if you're in the right places. Going into the garrison now, of course. Fearing the chopper. But it's on the other side. Still, it's a good idea to tuck away your grunts like that. Pissing off the sentinels once more will keep the node safe for the moment. And it's an even split in terms of the mini bases. Looks actually just a bunch of extra grunts for a shippy player. And grunts for Savior also. No heroes being made as far as I can tell. It's just straight tier 2 stuff. Are we gonna see Marauders in this one? Vault is a big map, so you can certainly be rewarded for some mobility, but Shippy doesn't strictly need it. You could just go for your good old infantry blobs and camp near the minis, and eventually you will take them down as long as there's some extra grunts with them. They can be the base damage for you. The additional raid camp in the middle. A very peaceful start. The players have gathered most of all the initial resources, but some of them are being left around. Grant's getting a scout off in the main, but just sees the double gen. And not too many upgraded harvesters here. You know, between these two, I'm shocked that nobody's rushing. Like, they're so defensive in their build-up. A light bulb should appear over somebody's head and be like, oh, double gen every game? How about double ranks? I don't know. Maybe not on this map, of course, but I mean, you could totally do it here. That could be a thing. That mini base was locked, I swear. Anyway, we've got a node takeover, as well as in the middle, the elites. For Stormy, we're faster, and he can clean up the middle. Scruns don't have a chance. Nice extract. The trade wasn't really going anywhere, so... Oh, no. No. So expensive to lose that. There's plenty of rangers here, though, to defend with. Shouldn't be an issue at all. The Grunt's positioning itself very nicely for the garrison. But there's more rangers coming for Savior also. Quite a bunch, in fact. So, for Stormy to link up with these guys is very important. He's got a bit of a split. But Savior's already clicked his rangers forward. He's picking off some, but the garrison will hold. All these veteran grunts dying is not ideal, but you'll have to pay the price. I don't know about attacking into this, Stormy. There's a marauder with the group. Those rangers can't do that. He does have an engineer, but there's more rangers coming from Savior. Oh man, I think he might take it. Engineer shield does make a big difference, but there's just more rangers for Savior. This is just grunts now against 7 rangers and 2 marauders. How are you supposed to fight that? Oh no. What a bad way to go out for Stormy. This is looking super ugly, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm not sure there's an easy answer to this except a mysteriously powerful beam. Okay. That evened the odds a little bit, but there's 4 marauders. 1 hunter. It's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. It's not looking good. Savior is still over 55 population versus 30. That beam couldn't get them all. The ranger is an easy target here. Despite receiving a lot of the healing. There's more on the way, and the marauders are king. Savior has a beam as well. Will be getting one of the hunters with that. Should probably cancel the other. Actually gets a little bit of value from that still. Not too much, but it's something. And the elites are running down those hunters. The mini base is definitely in trouble. Every unit has been picked off. Savior can call in his drop momentarily, but so can... oh wait, actually Stormy is not ready for 4th point just yet. And Boundless Siphon is what Savior does, of course, not the drop. I was thinking Shipmaster Mirror. Why was I thinking that? He's Decimus. He's got Killing Frenzy this whole time. Anyway, yeah, that's up. And these units will be just hitting themselves back to full. Actually, Stormy destroyed it for himself so that this Marauder doesn't heal. And so that Savior doesn't get more XP. Stormy's next play is to sit under a shield and to get his spirit support dropped. But Savior will be on top of that, you can bet. Okay, shields up, ladies and gentlemen. Thick Hide Marauders? Not yet. He's tier 2, but I'm sure he's thinking about it. When you got map control like this, and I mean map control, guys, this is almost all the mini bases, all the power nodes already captured or about to be captured. Tier 3 well on the way, and a second an expansion also being done. That engineer is dead, and the Marauders can just run away. You don't have to fight the spirit support. And this is found as well. Another engineer will go down. Wow, that's great value for these Marauders, man. Tons of damage to the base, but won't be enough to kill it. The engineers are... There's too much in terms of healing there. Yeah, just keep going. Nothing to see here. The Rangers are coming in, however. Those will be a game changer. And Savior's probably ready for the next beam. He's getting tier 3. And Thick Hide with 2 Cs will be coming in soon. No doubt about it. Oh, this guy's still chilling here. What happened? Finish off the mini, dude. It happens. Anyway, how many Marauders? 6, 8 Marauders? 9. Give me Thick Hide. Give me. That would be such a good timing attack. Also, Savior could be saving up for the good old Corey drop. A very good leader power indeed. Even with all these Rangers around. Yeah, no Thick Hide, no good push. He's gonna lose a lot of the Marauders. He's not looking! Ay. Of course, once he looked, he did move the boy, but it's not quite enough. Ranger from the high ground terrorizing the population. Savior at 58. Stormy at 37. It's mostly engineers at this point. And that Hunter's not having a great time. It's about to get vortexed and deleted. Yikes. Engineers, sorry, the Banshee is definitely a desperation play. There's 2 of them now. Turret's nice though. I like that. This will push back the Marauders, and we're not gonna get Thick Hide. It's all... it's just gonna be Wraiths. We're looking to break a base now. We're not looking for the mobility anymore. So it makes sense. There's gonna be a bunch of Wraiths and Reavers. Engineers, of course, a good addition to that. And as long as Savior saves up a little money, then he can drain the saving account by calling on the Corey. Spirit support will be ready for another drop. But everything died in the first one, so it's not exactly stacked. It's stacking the unicorns. They are still going, but all the rest, not so much. Now the Banshees will be going for some mini-base sniping business, which could work out quite nicely. This is a way to get value from them for sure. They're the most mobile unit in the Banished arsenal, after all. I mean, you could be making ghosts, but really, you're not going to be making ghosts this late. Well, I say that, their rams actually would be pretty useful. Except as Wraiths. So, it wouldn't be that useful. No thick hide, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sad. What will I do without my thick hide? Oh, Corey. He makes me happy. Not so for Stormy. All his engineers are about to be toast. Those Reavers are doing a number to them already. There's gonna be more, but that's a resignation. Savior is gonna be your champ today with a 3-2 victory over Stormy after beating him in the winners finals as well, and gaining a good number of puntos for the main event of this tournament. He's definitely in. So is Stormy though. We'll see you there. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.